Welcome to the new and improved Ushertown.com. So, whether you've been away for a while or just have forgotten that this site existed, we wanted to take this moment to walk you through Ushertown and show you some of the new things that we've added to the site. So here you can see the website is still Ushertown.com. And on this homepage, we've added a few quick links here at the bottom, but this is just your same old homepage. Another thing that's pretty much the same is the calendar option here at the top. So if you go ahead and click this calendar tab, you'll see that you can still view all of the upcoming shows available for volunteer signups. You can see what's currently available and what's going to be available in the future as we prepare the next month's signups. So you can also still sort by location here. You can still sort by month or week. The only thing that's a little bit different about the calendar is that we do, although while we have lifted some of the COVID-19 restrictions, as an organization, artists still are able to choose whether they want to enforce masks or vaccines. So in order to communicate to you, we have added next to the shows that require masks or any other special requirements here. So you see for May 6th, Star Wars Live in Concert, it does say masks required. So that means masks are required of volunteers and of patrons. So we ask that you sign up for, if you sign up for the show, you are agreeing to follow this policy. And again, this is an artist request. This is not a Kappa request. So that's why it differs for each show. So you can see the other ones don't have this. You can kind of scroll along. Columbus Symphony, masks required. That is a request of the symphony. So this is how we are communicating to you that this is a requirement in order to volunteer for the show. So that's the only thing different about the calendar tab here. Another thing that we have added to Ushertown is a volunteer resources page. So here at the top, you see volunteer resources. We're going to go ahead and click that. And the first thing you see is view volunteer handbook. So this is just a quick link for you. So if you've misplaced your printed out copy, I know I have a hard time keeping track of printed out things. So it's always nice to have a digital link available. So this will just bring you to the PDF. So if you ever need to reference really anything in the handbook, this is how you can do so. We've also added a couple of things down here, including a ticket sample. So if you need a refresher on what the tickets look like, this is a great reference to remember where the patron is sitting. So we see our section, row, seat here. And this is an example of a printed home ticket. We've also added tabs for each of the theaters. Under each tab, we have quite a bit of information. So we have FAQ that covers parking, report times, where to enter, who to check in with. So just a couple of things that maybe you need a refresher on that we don't have to go scrolling through the handbook. It's just a quick reference here. We've also added seating maps of each of the theaters. So these seating maps, while here's a nice picture of it, they also will be available in the theaters, and they're printed on these nice index size cards. So you can stick it in your pocket, whip it out for a quick reference. So as you're getting more acclimated to the theaters, we also use these for our new volunteers that they have a quick reference as well as they're getting familiar with each of the theaters. So see, this is the Ohio, and we do have one for each of the theaters. So if you click Southern, it says all the FAQs as well as a picture of the seating card and one for these as well. So this is where you can kind of have a quick reference if you need a refresher. You don't have to scroll through the whole handbook. These are just really nice. And again, they're all available at the theaters, so don't worry about trying to print it out or anything like that. We have plenty printed out for you. We also have added our new incentive program. This is the Star Performance Program. And basically, it's a program where if you work 72 hours of select performances that we designate as star performances, you are eligible to earn 2 complimentary tickets for a specific show. Again, not all shows can offer complimentary tickets. It kind of just depends on what's available. But it's been a great program so far. We've already had a few people reach the 72-hour total. And I believe we started this back in November. So it hasn't been too long, but it's been a lot of fun to incorporate this new incentive program. So we'll keep this updated as well if we have any new incentive programs added. So, in addition to the volunteer resource page, we've also added a Galaxy Digital resource page. So, if you are unfamiliar, we do have a new online scheduling program called Galaxy Digital. Every volunteer has their own account, and through this account, you're able to sign up for shows, cancel shows, view your schedule, see what spots are available, so you can know at any time of the day, what spots are open, if there's any spots open, or if it's full. You can waitlist for shows. Tons of different benefits of using this site. So we went ahead and started to add some tutorials. So you'll see there's a full walkthrough here. This one's about 20 minutes long. It just kind of walks you through the whole site of how to use it, how to sign up for need, kind of the whole shebang. So we've also added a couple of shorter videos. These are all between like 2 and 5 minutes, just breaking down each of these steps. So if you're looking for, how do I cancel? You can watch this video. How do I view my schedule? You can watch this video. One thing to keep in mind is that these are all for the desktop version of Galaxy Digital. So if you're using a laptop or a desktop computer, this is what your screen will look like. If you are using a tablet, iPad, or your phone, it may look a little bit different. So just keep that in mind. It's still the general idea, but just keep in mind that it may look a bit different. So as we find, as we receive more questions or a need for new tutorials, we'll be updating Ushertown with more tutorials. I'm hoping to add a few mobile tutorials soon, but those are still in the works. So just we appreciate your patience. We've also added some tabs for some FAQs for Galaxy Digital. So report time, Galaxy Digital, all the times are report times. So just a couple of questions. So feel free to click through these videos, watch them, click around the site. And the last thing that we've added to Ushertown is a COVID-19 resources page. So as we update our policies, if you have questions about cleaning procedures, things like that, you're welcome to click that as well. So again, this is our new and improved Ushertown. We do keep this updated. We do use this pretty often. So if you ever have a question, we hope that the answer is on Ushertown. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to answer it. Or if you have any ideas that you would like us to add to Ushertown, we welcome that as well. So we welcome you back, and we welcome you to the new Ushertown.com.